What a nice way to be checking out all these racing cars. What kind of a truck was that? So big. Yeah, you might have not heard me for a sec, but what a decent design for a 2021 model Mercedes. Hey guys, good afternoon. It is 3:09 p.m. and just look at how rotten it looks. It's just rotten inside. Even that rope that was attached to the end of the balcony, even that has started to tear apart. Even the kitchen floors are rotten. I mean, we know what's going on. Everything's just getting rotten in that apartment. So I'm not gonna do any sports at McFit today. Just for those who thought that I would, like in the next few days, I would like to take it easy enough to just do the burpees and basically just say, that's it. The reason why I chose not to go to McFit today is because I wouldn't want to put it into a high level of risk. I just wouldn't do burpees and then jogging and running one after one other. And it would just give my body a really hard time. It would just make one random part of my body ache really fast when I have burpees to do. Because otherwise, in a normal workout at McFit, on a day without workouts, other than the jogging, I would do 15 minutes on each. But on a day with a workout that is at least easier than the burpees, like even if it's push-ups, then I would go on the treadmill for 10 minutes, and then I would do the push-ups, then I would go on the bike for 10 minutes and do push-ups, and then it goes like that. It goes into a pattern. But when it comes to burpees, I am not going to put it into a big risk. So whenever I have got burpees on my workout winter schedule, then I will not go to McFit on that day. I'll just do the burpees. Actually, I already did that in the last 3 days, but I'm just saying I won't do that again. Like on a day that I got burpees to do, and I'll just do the burpees and that's enough. Yeah, I did say that I'm not gonna go to McFit today, but I'm gonna do some last minute video shopping. I thought I was just about to step on a bird, by the way. What a nice way to be checking out all these racing cars while heading out for shopping. But wow, just check out this Chevrolet. I'm about to come up to that after I pass a Audi and a Porsche. Almost the same color, if you check that out. That's actually really fun. But there we come to this. Surprised to see all of these Porsche SUVs. That's fun though, but let's see what it's going to be like after waiting at this light. Wow, what kind of a truck was that? So big. Those tires are just so big. Oh, it turned green. Oh. That was such an early evening show. There was even like a mini orchestra as I was about to leave the mall. It was kind of funny that they were playing Cassette's Survive song. So I just got myself another bag of these markers. Just a small bag, just pretending like it's a regular day. This is Mr. Different. I will survive. Yeah, they were playing that with the violins. Well, actually that felt similar to the classic version of the I Will Survive song rather than the cassette. But the cassette song is very similar to the classic version of the I Will Survive song. If you go on Spotify, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then obviously that song has come out this year in 2021, It's just a newer version of the classic song I Will Survive. But yeah, that was like an early evening surprise at the mall after I bought myself a couple of markers in this small bag. What really made today so funny is that there were driving practice cars just everywhere. There were driving exams. Yeah, you might have not heard me for a sec, but there were driving exams literally everywhere today, like at an uncertain spot. I still feel like I have made a good decision to have take a break from driving for the rest of the winter. That's just great. They're currently playing football at this court. Something really nice to watch before my 10 days at home. Check this out. What a decent design for a 2021 model Mercedes. Look at how posh it is. This is the right place to stand when it comes to a situation that it just gets bulldogs out in this corner. And now I gotta do the right thing before it becomes even more bulldogs. And I'm finally getting to do what I have been promising myself that I would do. Now that we've got to the end of the year, the time is ticking and it is 5:59. It is just 1 minute away. And here it starts. Here starts my long journey at home. Not for 62 hours, but for 254 hours. And now it is 6. So, wish me luck with being at home for 10 days. At least that's something that I kept saying that I was going to do since the end of March. At least you are smart enough if you thought about the movie 127 Hours, where you go hiking in the middle of the mountains and all of a sudden you fall into a boulder and you get your arm stuck for 127 hours. For me, that's me gonna be staying at home for indeed double of that time. Now, before it becomes too late, I've gotta do what is right. So let's just get this taken on. Right. For those who thought that I was gonna make up some theories, yeah, you might have guessed that. But even though I'm sitting on this stool, today's just not the right day to be doing these. Anyways, the year 2021, which has been really tough itself, and it has been a tough ending to a tough year. Just because of some things that have not been so big, on the downside especially. I am not gonna lie when I say that the first half of 2021 was actually really nice. Despite all the toothaches that I've been going through in the first month of it, that was a slice of peace and something that I would rather cherish than when we came to the second half of it. The first half of 2021 was like an adventurous time of my life. It was a time that adventures became something to dream of, which is still really nice to say. But after the end of the summer, things started to get dramatic. It would go from one thing to another. And 2021 obviously wasn't the greatest year that I had, especially the biggest conflict that I have ever had in my life on September 26th. It just ended in flames. And I don't literally mean that. You know, it's a saying. They just say it when they say it ends in flames. But what you would mean by that is that it ends in an awful spirit. September 26, 2021 was the day that I had my worst conflict. So, if we compare the first half of 2021 with the second, the first half has been something to dream of with pride and with hope as well. Especially that day that I got my teeth pulled out. Although that was a major challenge, I was very happy at the end to have defeated my biggest enemy. It was something that I have majorly achieved. So the first half of 2021 was filled with major achievements. Even graduating from high school and finally getting out of the classes, which was something I had a very big problem with when it was approaching the end. And then in celebration of that, having a nice US trip to Irvine. It's just that the second half is what made it tough. And so after one part that things just change, for 2021, I would easily just say, enough is enough. 2021 has been enough. At the end of 2020, I was more than confident that 2021 was going to be a year full of fairy tales and really nice dreams, even after my high school graduation. But after the end of the summer, that's when it came to a point that things didn't work the way that I hoped. During the year 2021, I had uploaded a video every single day. There hasn't even been one day of vlogs that I have missed in 2021. And so on January 15th, I will be putting a montage of the VED 21 series. And so here ends VED 21, just like that. And I am going to be as honest as I can. That I can let 2022 be a boring year. I'm not saying this on the bad side, but I would just not feel upset. Because as I have been saying in the last 2 days, although I feel ready to get rid of 2021, I don't feel that hyped up for 2022. I just don't, and I don't see a new milestone happening in my life. I still remember how nice of an ending it was to 2019. That has been tough as well, but it was a great ending. It was a fantastic ending, but especially these days didn't make it the same ending for 2021. Like, it just didn't have the same ending of the story. So guys, I bow out with peace to the end of 2021, and I'm ready to say screw off to it. It's just that I don't want to say goodbye. Even if it's a bad year, I just feel upset to say goodbye. If it's just a regular year, then just say welcome to the new year and that's it. So guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching the video today, and thank you so much for watching all the videos that I have been putting out every single day in 2021. I will see you guys tomorrow and in 2022.